Let me ask you something important. When was the last time you truly thought about your eyes? Not your glasses, not your screen brightness, but the tiny cells, the nerves, the blood vessels, and the delicate tissues that allow you to see the world every single day. Because most people don't think about their eyes until vision starts to blur, dryness sets in, night driving becomes difficult, or fatigue makes your eyes feel heavy and strained. And here's just the truth. Your eyes don't break down overnight. They slowly weaken over years from inflammation, poor circulation, oxidative stress, and nutrient depletion. But the good news is this: your eyes are one of the most regenerative organs in your body, especially while you sleep. And tonight I want to share something incredibly simple, just 2 spoons before bed. You can deeply nourish your eyes, reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and support healing overnight naturally. No drugs, no procedures, just food used the way nature intended. Most people don't realize this, but your eyes do their deepest healing when you're asleep, not during the day, not when you're blinking or rubbing them or using eye drops. Healing happens when your body finally slows down, when the nervous system shifts into repair mode, and when circulation is redirected toward restoration instead of survival. During the day, your eyes are under constant stress. Screens, artificial light, sunlight, air pollution, dry environments, poor posture, and even emotional stress all place a burden on the delicate structures of the eyes. The muscles around the eyes stay tight. Blood vessels constrict. Inflammation slowly builds over time. This leads to dryness, blurry vision, pressure, fatigue, and that heavy strained feeling many people experience, especially as they get older. But nighttime is different. When you sleep, your body flips a switch. Cortisol levels drop, blood pressure lowers, inflammation begins to calm. Blood flow is redistributed away from the muscles and toward vital organs, including the eyes and the brain. This is when damaged cells are repaired, waste products are removed, and new cellular energy is produced. Your eyes are incredibly active during this time. The retina, which is one of the most metabolically active tissues in the entire body, uses the night to repair oxidative damage caused by light exposure. The optic nerve, which connects your eyes directly to your brain, undergoes restoration. Hair-producing glands replenish moisture. Even the tiny muscles that control eye movement finally get a chance to relax and reset. This is not accidental. This is intelligent design. But here sits the problem most people face. They go to bed depleted. They spend the entire day burning through nutrients, antioxidants, and healthy fats, and then they fall asleep without replenishing what the eyes actually need to heal, so the repair process is incomplete. Night after night, healing is delayed. Eventually, symptoms start to show up. Blurry vision, dry eyes, difficulty seeing at night, sensitivity to light, eye pressure, eye fatigue that never seems to go away. These are not random problems. They are signs that the eyes are struggling to repair themselves. Now let me explain something very important. Healing doesn't happen just because you sleep. Healing happens when sleep is paired with the right internal environment. Your eyes require 3 major things at night: reduced inflammation, proper circulation, and the availability of specific nutrients, especially fats and antioxidants. Without these, even 8 hours of sleep may not be enough. This is why what you do before bed matters so much. If you eat sugar late at night, inflammation increases. If you stare at bright screens, melatonin drops. If you go to bed stressed, blood vessels remain tight. All of these interfere with eye repair. But when you nourish your body correctly before sleep, you give your eyes a signal that it is safe to heal. Melatonin increases, blood vessels relax, inflammatory chemicals decrease, cellular cleanup begins, and melatonin is especially important for eye health. Most people think melatonin is only a sleep hormone, but it's far more than that. Melatonin is one of the most powerful antioxidants in the retina. It protects eye cells from oxidative stress, supports retinal repair, and helps regulate the natural day-night rhythm of vision. As we age, melatonin production declines, which is one reason eye problems become more common over time. This is why deep, uninterrupted sleep is so critical for vision. During these quiet nighttime hours, your eyes finally get what they've been asking for all day: rest, nourishment, and repair. Think of it this way. If you had a cut on your skin and kept rubbing it all day, exposing it to sunlight, dirt, and friction, it wouldn't heal. Your eyes are no different. They need a protected window of time to recover, and sleep provides that window, but only if you support it. When you nourish your body before bed, circulation of the eyes improves, oxygen delivery increases, antioxidants are made available, inflammatory signals are reduced. This creates the perfect internal environment for healing. And the beautiful part is this: your body already knows how to heal your eyes. You don't need to force it. You don't need extreme measures. You just need to remove the obstacles and provide the building blocks. Night after night, small improvements add up. You wake up with less dryness. Your eyes feel lighter. Vision feels clearer. That tired, strained sensation slowly fades. This is not magic. This is physiology. Your eyes are responding to consistency, nourishment, and rest. So instead of trying to fix eye problems during the day, start supporting eye healing at night. Protect your sleep. Lower the lights. Calm your nervous system. Give your body what it needs before bed. Because when you respect the body's natural repair cycle, especially the powerful healing that happens while you sleep, your eyes finally get the chance to restore themselves the way nature intended. One of the most misunderstood aspects of eye health is the role of fat. For years, people were told to fear fat, to avoid it, to believe it was harmful. But when it comes to your eyes, nothing could be further from the truth. Your eyes are not only connected to fat, they depend on it. Without healthy fats, the eyes cannot function properly, and over time, vision begins to suffer. The retina, which captures light and sends visual signals to the brain, is made largely of fatty acids. The optic nerve, which is essentially an extension of the brain, is surrounded by a fatty sheath that protects it and allows electrical signals to travel smoothly. Even the tear film that keeps your eyes moist contains an oily layer that prevents evaporation. When this fatty layer breaks down, dryness, irritation, and blurry vision follow. This is where healthy fats become critical. Among all fats, extra virgin olive oil stands out as one of the most powerful for eye health. It is not just a cooking oil, it is a medicinal fat, rich in oleic acid and polyphenols. Olive oil helps reduce inflammation throughout the body, including the delicate tissues of the eyes. Inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of eye degeneration, and when it is lowered, healing becomes possible. When you consume extra virgin olive oil, it improves blood vessel flexibility. This allows better circulation to the tiny capillaries that feed the retina and optic nerve. Better circulation means more oxygen. More oxygen means more energy for repair. Many people don't realize that eye fatigue is often a circulation problem, not just eye strain. Healthy fats also improve nutrient absorption. Vitamins A, D, E, and K are fat-soluble, meaning your body cannot absorb them properly without fat. Vitamin A in particular is essential for night vision and retinal health. Without adequate fat intake, even a nutrient-rich diet may fail to nourish the eyes effectively. As we age, fat absorption decreases, digestive enzymes slow down, bile production becomes less efficient. This is why older adults often experience dry eyes, blurry vision, and sensitivity to light. It's not just aging, it's depletion. The eyes are not getting the fats they need to stay lubricated and protected. Extra virgin olive oil helps solve this problem naturally. It gently stimulates bile flow, improving digestion and nutrient absorption. It calms the digestive tract, reducing inflammation that can interfere with absorption, and it delivers a steady supply of healthy fats that the eyes can use for repair. Another powerful benefit of olive oil is its effect on oxidative stress. The eyes are constantly exposed to light, which creates free radicals. Over time, these free radicals damage the lens and retina, contributing to conditions like cataracts and macular degeneration. The antioxidants in olive oil help neutralize this damage, protecting eye cells from premature aging. But timing matters. Taking healthy fats earlier in the day is beneficial, but taking them before bed has a unique advantage. At night, the body shifts into repair mode, blood flow slows, and becomes more targeted. Nutrients consumed before sleep are used for rebuilding rather than immediate energy. This is when olive oil can do its best work for the eyes. Before bed, olive oil helps stabilize blood sugar, preventing nighttime spikes that increase inflammation. It supports the production of calming hormones, allowing deeper sleep, and it creates an internal environment where tissues can regenerate more efficiently. Many people notice that when they begin consuming healthy fats consistently, their eyes feel more comfortable, dryness decreases, redness improves, that gritty, tired sensation fades. These are signs that the tear film is stabilizing and the tissues are becoming better nourished. Let me make something very clear. This is not about excess. More is not better. The body thrives on balance. Just a small amount of high-quality fat can have a profound impact when used consistently. Quality matters. Extra virgin olive oil must be cold-pressed, unrefined, and rich in polyphenols. Cheap processed oils do not provide the same benefits and may actually increase inflammation. When it comes to healing the eyes, purity is essential. Your eyes are sensitive, living tissues. They respond quickly to what you feed them, both good and bad. When you give your body the right fats, you are not just feeding your eyes, you are feeding your brain, your nerves, your hormones, and your cells. Everything becomes more efficient. Healing becomes easier. So if your eyes feel dry, strained, or tired, don't just reach for eye drops. Look deeper. Ask whether your body is receiving the fats it needs to maintain and repair those delicate structures. Because when healthy fats are restored, the eyes often respond with clarity, comfort, and resilience. Your vision is not just about what you see, it's about how well your body is nourished. And sometimes the simplest nutritional shift can make the greatest difference. One of the most overlooked natural healers for the eyes is something people have used for thousands of years, yet today it's often misunderstood or dismissed as just another sweetener. Raw honey is far more than sugar. In its natural, unprocessed form, it is a living food rich in enzymes, antioxidants, trace minerals, and protective compounds that support healing throughout the body and especially in the eyes. The eyes are extremely vulnerable to oxidative stress. Every time light enters the eye, especially artificial light from screens, it creates free radicals. Over time, these free radicals damage the lens, irritate the surface of the eye, and strain the delicate retinal tissue. This is one of the main reasons vision declines with age. Raw honey helps counter this process by supplying antioxidants that neutralize free radicals before they can cause harm. But honey-sit's benefits go much deeper than that. Raw honey has natural anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is a silent enemy of eye health. It constricts tiny blood vessels, reduces oxygen delivery, and interferes with tear production. When inflammation becomes chronic, the eyes feel dry, heavy, irritated, and fatigued. Raw honey helps calm this inflammatory response, allowing circulation to improve and tissues to relax. There is also a powerful connection between blood sugar and eye health that many people don't realize. Sudden spikes and drops in blood sugar damage blood vessels, including the fragile capillaries in the eyes. Over time, this contributes to blurry vision, eye pressure, and retinal stress. Raw honey, when used in small amounts, is different from refined sugar. It provides a slow, steady release of energy that helps stabilize blood sugar levels, especially at night. This stabilization is critical before sleep. When blood sugar drops too low during the night, the body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones disrupt sleep, tighten blood vessels, and increase inflammation. The eyes, instead of healing, remain in a state of stress. Raw honey helps prevent these nighttime blood sugar crashes, allowing the nervous system to remain calm and the body to stay in repair mode. Another remarkable benefit of raw honey is its effect on melatonin. Melatonin is not just a sleep hormone. It is one of the most powerful antioxidants in the body, and the retina contains high concentrations of melatonin receptors. Melatonin protects retinal cells from oxidative damage, supports visual adaptation in low light, and plays a role in regulating eye pressure. Raw honey supports natural melatonin production by providing the liver with the glycogen it needs to release melatonin steadily throughout the night. As melatonin levels rise, the eyes are better protected and repaired. Raw honey also contains small amounts of minerals such as zinc, copper, and selenium, nutrients essential for eye health. Zinc in particular helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it is used to produce visual pigments necessary for night vision. Without enough zinc, even adequate vitamin A cannot be used properly. Over time, consistent intake of raw honey helps nourish the optic nerve. The optic nerve is highly sensitive to oxidative stress and poor circulation. When it becomes stressed, vision can feel dim, slow, or fatigued. Honey's combination of antioxidants and gentle energy support helps maintain nerve function and resilience. There is also something important to understand about moisture in the eyes. Dry eyes are not just a surface problem. They often begin with dehydration at the cellular level and poor oil and fluid balance. Raw honey supports hydration by improving mineral absorption and supporting the body's natural fluid regulation. This is why many people notice improved eye comfort and less dryness after consistent use. But again, timing is everything. Taking raw honey before bed allows it to work in harmony with the body's natural rhythms. At night, digestion slows, but absorption of simple, nutrient-rich foods improves. The body uses these nutrients not for immediate activity, but for repair. When raw honey is taken before sleep, it gently signals safety to the nervous system. The body relaxes, healing hormones increase, blood vessels open. The eyes finally receive what they need to recover. This is not about consuming large amounts. Excess sugar of any kind will increase inflammation. The key is moderation and quality. Raw, unfiltered honey contains compounds that are destroyed by heat and processing. These living components are what make honey therapeutic rather than harmful. When used correctly, raw honey becomes a tool, not a treat. It supports sleep. It protects the eyes. It nourishes the nervous system. It reduces oxidative stress. And perhaps most importantly, it works with the body rather than against it. Many people search endlessly for complicated solutions to eye problems, expensive supplements, harsh treatments, endless drops, but sometimes the body responds best to something simple, gentle, and natural. Raw honey reminds the body how to heal. When combined with proper rest, healthy fats, and consistency, it becomes part of a powerful nighttime ritual, one that allows the eyes to recover, restore, and strengthen naturally. Your eyes are incredibly resilient. When you give them the right support, they often respond in ways that feel almost miraculous, but are simply the result of nature doing what it does best. Healing is never about doing one thing once. It's about consistency, environment, and removing the obstacles that prevent the body from doing what it already knows how to do. When it comes to eye health, this becomes especially important because the eyes are constantly exposed to stress, light, and inflammation. Even the most powerful natural remedies will struggle to work if daily habits continue to sabotage healing. This is why lifestyle choices matter just as much as what you take before bed. Your eyes are directly connected to your nervous system. When your nervous system is overstimulated, your eyes remain tense, blood vessels constrict, and inflammation increases. Many people go to bed with their nervous system still in day mode, scrolling on phones, watching bright screens, worrying or eating heavy meals late at night. In this state, the body cannot fully shift into repair. If you truly want your eyes to heal, you must allow your nervous system to slow down. Start with light. Bright artificial light at night disrupts melatonin production. Melatonin protects the retina, supports tear production, and helps regulate eye pressure. When you stare at screens before bed, melatonin drops, inflammation increases, and the eyes remain in a stress state. Simply dimming the lights in the evening and avoiding screens 60 minutes before sleep can dramatically improve eye recovery. Darkness is medicine for the eyes. Next, consider sugar and late night eating. Sugar spikes insulin, increases inflammation, and disrupts circulation. Late night snacking forces the body to focus on digestion instead of repair. Blood is pulled toward the gut and away from healing tissues like the eyes. This is one of the most common reasons people wake up with dry, irritated, or heavy eyes. If you eat too late, your eyes pay the price. Alcohol is another major obstacle. Alcohol dehydrates the body, reduces tear production, and interferes with REM sleep, the stage of sleep most important for tissue repair. Even small amounts can worsen dry eyes, blurry vision, and eye pressure. Many people don't realize how strongly alcohol affects the eyes until they remove it and notice improvement. Hydration also plays a key role. Your eyes need water, but more importantly, they need minerals. Drinking excessive amounts of water without minerals can actually worsen dryness. Proper hydration supports tear balance, circulation, and nutrient delivery. A pinch of natural salt or mineral-rich foods during the day can make a significant difference in eye comfort. Posture and breathing matter more than people realize. Poor posture, especially forward head posture from screen use, restricts blood flow to the head and eyes. Shallow breathing reduces oxygen delivery. Before bed, gentle neck stretching and slow nasal breathing help restore circulation to the eyes and calm the nervous system. Even 5 minutes can change how your eyes feel. Consistency is where true healing happens. One night of good habits won't undo years of strain, but small daily practices accumulate. Night after night, inflammation decreases, circulation improves. Cells receive the nutrients they need. The eyes begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more resilient. This is why patience is essential. The body heals in layers. First comes comfort, then clarity, then resilience. Many people quit too early because they expect instant results. But when you respect the body's pace, healing unfolds naturally. Another important factor is stress. Emotional stress tightens the muscles around the eyes and face. It increases cortisol, which damages blood vessels and accelerates aging of eye tissues. This is why relaxation before bed is not optional, it's therapeutic. Gentle music, prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection all signal safety to the body. When the mind relaxes, the eyes follow. Let me emphasize something very important. No supplement, oil, or remedy can overcome poor sleep. Sleep is the foundation. Without deep restorative sleep, the eyes cannot repair. Prioritize a regular bedtime, a dark room, and a cool, quiet environment. This alone can dramatically improve eye health over time. And finally, understand this. Your eyes are not separate from the rest of your body. What affects your gut, your hormones, your circulation, and your nervous system also affects your vision. When you take a whole body approach, the eyes respond more quickly and more completely. The beauty of natural healing is its simplicity. You don't need perfection. You don't need extremes. You need awareness and consistency. When you remove the obstacles, nourish the body, and allow rest to do its job, the eyes often heal in ways that feel almost forgotten. Clearer mornings, less dryness, more comfortable vision, less strain. These are signs that your body is finally getting the chance to repair. So be gentle with yourself, be consistent, and remember your eyes are not broken. They are simply asking for the right conditions to thrive.